optimism. Let me show you what's going on outside this morning because we got a whole summer season to get through before we start talking fall football weather. Live look outside. Allied Medical Emergency Room camera there in Dripping Springs looking pretty good. Dry conditions, although some low cloud cover. Temperatures this morning definitely not normal for May. We should be looking at this as we get into the summertime, but we continue to stay above average both in the mornings and the afternoons. Temperature right now 72 Austin, 70 in Llano, 73 in Lockhart. On our way to the 100s today. Forecast high 100 with the heat index of 105. Yesterday, we never got rid of that humidity. I was thinking the dry line was going to push a little farther east. It didn't. We didn't hit 105. We hit 101 with the heat index of 106, meaning today is going to feel the same kind of sticky, this same kind of hot. Everybody's in those upper 90s to low 100s, but when you factor in those dew points in the 60s, that high humidity, here's what it feels like this afternoon. Higher humidity to the east means higher feels like temperatures. That's that 105 to 108 range. Little drier out in the hill country, but again, it's still going to be hot no matter where you look. High pressure is moving away from us, thank goodness. It is going to stay largely centered to our east, so we continue with this southerly flow, but look at that little dip that you see over the desert southwest. That little trough is going to send a couple disturbances our way to keep in some hit and miss thunderstorms possible Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. Let me show you just what tomorrow looks like. Starting in the morning, we have that low cloud cover. We put this into motion. You're seeing some isolated storms rolling in west to east as we get closer to sunset. This is a big if because we still have sinking air on top of us. We still have a very stable layer above us. So these storms have to overcome that stable layer to develop and to form before they ever start to trek closer to central Texas. So there's low confidence. It's kind of a conditional risk, if you will, but we've got some isolated storm potential starting tomorrow and then continuing Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's about 10 to 20%. I still think the hill country is favored more so than anybody else. There will be a low severe risk tied to this because of that daytime heat. I mean, once those storms do form, there will be some instability to tap into. But I'm actually thinking next Tuesday is a better chance of getting in some rain elsewhere. So the 7-day forecast shows today a dry day with that high of 100. But again, keeping in mind it's going to feel closer to 105 with the humidity. 10 to 20% chance of isolated storms Friday, Saturday and Sunday. The winds start to get going Sunday, Monday. Those are going to be coming out of the south, but gusting up to about 30 miles per hour. And as you can see, we're still pretty hot. So that's that hot blow dryer wind. We've got mid to upper 90s all the way through next week. Temperatures come down. Humidity stays high. We'll go with a 30% chance of storms on Tuesday. That will be our best opportunity for meaningful rain in most parts of the area. Tommy?
All right.